Welcome back, everyone, to IGN Live at Comic-Con, brought to you by the Samsung Galaxy. There it is, the S4. I'm taking calls. It's me, Greg. This is Jim. Jim, this is going to be a humdinger of an interview. What are we about to do?
We're about to talk to Aubrey Plaza, Rachel Bilson, and Maggie Carey, who is the writer-director of The To-Do List.
And bam, there they are.
Bam. Oh my God, they're right there next to me.
The show
Hello, ladies.
Good looking. How you doing, ladies? Thank you for coming. All right, so here, I got a question followed by a comment. You're bringing back this teen sex romp. I'm very excited about that. Why was it time to bring it back? And then kudos for doing it from the girl's perspective, finally.
Well, I happen to be a girl, so that was easy.
Done. Everybody, go see the to-do list.
Very well. Yeah, no, you write what you know, and I know 1993 very well. And I know Boise, Idaho. That's where the movie's set.
Okay.
I know that very well. So that's exactly why I wrote it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Now, you two young ladies play sisters in the movie. Tell us a little
do.
bit about your relationship. It looks like there might be a little bit of tension there. Aubrey, why don't you tell us a little bit?
Tension. Well, Jim, it's like it's your typical love-hate sister relationship. We love to hate each other. And Rachel's character gives me a lot of great sex advice and
It's true.
teaches
Very
me how to
valuable.
dance the Roger Rabbit,
That was not easy.
which I still don't know how to do.
So now for the kids at home, Rachel,
Kids.
tell these kids why they should go see the movie. What is it about? What is the to-do list
The
all
kids
about? In a nutshell,
should be
get
the
it.
only ones to see this because, I think everyone should be. It's actually fun. It's a to-do list, but it's not your average to-do list.
Right.
It's every sexual act you could think of, which
Yeah.
I think is important.
Yeah,
Things
sure.
people don't even know exist.
So it's an instructional video,
It's
basically.
an educational video,
Nice.
if you will.
Now, I'm sorry. go ahead.
Meg, you say you write what you know.
Yes.
Did you make this to-do list when you were about to graduate high school?
No.
Okay.
No, you write what you know, and then you use fiction.
Okay, okay.
And exaggerate. No, but I really did. When I was a teenage girl, my friends and I think. Especially when you are not having sex, you talk about it a lot. So that's what we did. And back in the day, this was before the internet, before cell phones, we couldn't just Google terms and discover what they were. We had to ask the librarian what it meant. So.
Now you've got a hell of a cast in the movie, in addition to these two young ladies. So tell us a little bit about who else is in this movie.
Oh, sure. We have Bill Hader.
Ugh. Just terrible. Just an awful. Good.
Ugh, that one.
No, you guys.
The worst.
And the ego on that guy, too. And then Andy Samberg, Donald Glover. We have the lovely Connie Britton.
Emmy nominated.
Emmy nominated.
Everyone watched
Yes.
Nashville. It's
Yes,
fantastic.
it is. And she's lovely. I think everyone has a crush on her. And Clark Gregg. And we have the wonderful Scott Porter, Jason Street, Friday Night Lights.
There you go.
And then Johnny Simmons, Alia Shawkat, Sarah Steele. It's this awesome Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Christmas Plus.
It goes on forever. Basically, it's a low-budget indie movie, and Aubrey and I called a lot of our friends. And
I was going to say,
said,
yeah.
"Please come."
So you write and direct it. How did you two get involved with it? Are you all close friends, and then it was just that easy?
Yeah, we met at UCB Theater in New York. And
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Old decade.
That can't be right. That
Yeah.
doesn't. The facts don't seem to check out on that one.
Now, Clark Gregg and Connie Britton play your parents in this. What do they think of your sort of sexcapades, if you will?
Connie's into it. She's kind of like a liberal, like sexy mom, nurse mom, and
She's a sexy nurse mom?
yeah.
Wow, you're
And
checking all
she's
the buttons.
This
she's
is
a
going to be
really
the Halloween costume. Of
Nice.
yeah, sexy nurse
To-do
mom.
list cosplay.
She draws really like great diagrams of penises, and she gives me advice.
In character or like in behind the scenes? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both. I learned how to have sex from Connie 3 years ago.
Okay.
Does she have a move called the American Horror Story?
Sure.
Yeah? No?
That would be
Probably does.
a lot of latex.
That's right.
A lot.
Well, that one, the rubber suit. Yeah, so
Clark Gregg is not so much into it. He's kind of horrified. He's like the dad that's among all of the women that are, talking about really uncomfortable things.
so were you the dirty-minded older daughter that sort of pushed the limits?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah?
Pretty much. She definitely goes there. And it's not like in a comforting, older sister coddling, encouraging way. She's just like, dude, get it done.
She's like, there's penises
So many
everywhere.
Exactly.
Figure
Be
that out.
aware. Just,
Get on it.
yeah. Get on that.
So now, what I love about it is that it's grounded very hardcore in the '90s. You talked about that. Was that so? The sex obviously going to bring in all these regular kids who just want to see it, but then the '90s, the nostalgia, bring in the old people
Yes,
like
we
me.
have a really good call waiting joke. So those at home who remember what call waiting is, this movie is for you. Yeah, no, it was really fun to play with the 90s. But although I grew up in Boise, Idaho, which is 1993 is more like 1988,
Sure.
I guess. We were a little bit
It
behind
was a little
the
slower.
times. A little
Don't lock your
slower.
doors when you go home.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't.
If you go, everybody rob Boise, Idaho.
Yes. But the 90s was fun. The fashion was amazing. The best was Aubrey would come in with our costume designer and ask for things to be, a little bit tailored or a little bit fitted, and
Yeah.
I had to
To
explain
show
to
off
her.
my body.
Yes. Yes.
3 Madonnas.
Yes.
I don't know how you can
I know. But we used to shop at the boys section of the Gap. So I had to explain to her that the XL was really a small.
Okay.
XL was really
Yeah, sports bras and tank tops. A
Yeah.
great, like a big,
That's hot.
big
Combo.
tank
That's
top
hot.
with an arm.
So
Yeah.
tell folks when does the movie come out? When can they see it?
July 26th.
That's right.
July
It's
26th.
coming up quick.
Coming up quick.
Yes.
Better get in line. Don't want to miss
Really?
out.
Should I go now?
Yeah, right now.
Seems drastic.
And it is old fashioned. It's in the 90s, and you can only get your ticket.
Well, we're
Dad,
being
wait in
egged,
the car.
everybody.
Dad,
This is how this
told you to
goes
wait
at
in the car.
Comic-Con.
That's right.
Not a fan of that one, all right?
I really like that.
Do you-
You really like that? Oh, that's an interesting change to the interview.
I want to ask you a non-to-do list question real quick before we get wrapped up. Now, Chris Pratt recently has gotten all ripped for Guardians of the
I
Galaxy.
know.
What's your character going to think about this newfound look on her
I
on her
think
man
that
on Parks and Rec?
I think that my character will just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know,
think we
Just
all
like America has.
just like America has. I have to say I prefer him round. I like him big and round and soft. I like something to
Are you
grab
going like,
onto.
is this a Sir Mix-a-Lot segue or no? It sounded like
I don't
something.
know what that is.
Oh my
What does
God.
that mean?
You did a
A
movie in
long,
19-
a long time ago.
Oh, right, the
Yeah.
song. Oh, right.
Never
How
mind.
does that song go?
Baby
I
got back.
like big butts and I cannot lie. You white brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty
Oh,
lacy
right.
round thing in your face, you get sprung. If we go any further, we have to pay them for that.
Yeah,
So
right. That's
I like him like that.
we should probably talk after this.
Okay.
It's over. Oh, Lord.
so. You also have Heart of Dixie. What can you tell us about the upcoming stuff on that?
I wish I could tell you a lot, but we do start to shoot it next week. I will have information shortly. Actually, Scott Porter, who's in the to-do list, is also on Heart of Dixie, so we got to do 2 things together. But yeah, it'll be fun. I don't know, like Zoe's in New York. That's all I know.
And then, so now this is, obviously a big movie for you. Yes, it's a small movie, but how does it feel now that it's actually done and you're getting it out there and promoting it at something like Comic-Con?
You guys, more important than Comic-Con, my high school girlfriends are going to see the movie next week. So that's all I care about. I just want my friends
Your
to see the
Facebook
movie.
wall is going to explode.
Yes.
How
yeah,
could you
I
tell
really
that
will.
story in the movie? Are there going to be
It's
incidents like
fiction.
that, you think?
No, it's fiction, but they're going to love the floral denim. So that'll be great.
A lot of memories.
Yeah, yeah.
You talked about at the beginning, that this was this independent movie, and this
Yeah.
is something you guys like a passion project. Did you try when you were originally going to go through studio, or is it something you wanted to do yourself?
I wrote it as a spec, and it went to the studios, and they all said no and good day. And then I had a great producer, Jennifer Todd, who read the script and really liked it. And I'd shown Aubrey, I'd written it with Aubrey in mind. And then we attached this great cast, and I pretended that it was going to get made. And
Fake it till you make
did.
it.
I really did fake it.
She
Yeah,
used the secret. She
I did.
didn't even know she was doing it.
I didn't.
Willed
I
it into
didn't.
existence.
Yeah,
It's the
we
law of
really did.
attraction.
We did table reads and rehearsals, and without ever having any money. We made it pretty much without having money too. So it was.
Yeah,
So
but
what you're
you
saying
made-
is
you
nobody's
made
been
it.
paid yet Is that no?
The checks will clear.
The yes, I don't know if that was ever in
July
the...
27th, you're allowed to go to the bank and cash your checks.
Exactly.
Yes.
We posted it.
No, but that you see, the movie opens
okay.
and you'd make
So
the
you
money.
get.
We're paying 1990
I'll handle the
wages,
finances.
so-
You guys just keep being famous, all right? That's what you take. Please take me with you. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be part of this show. At IGN, #SDCC. We asked for questions. We got one specifically for Rachel here. Put it up on the screen. It's coming up. Oh, there it is. There we go. I am a cruel animal asks. Ask Rachel, do you let your little sisters watch your movies?
Only this movie.
Only they got to learn something.
Because they gotta learn somehow, and why not start at 11 and 6 years old?
Yeah.
And this is how you
Right?
want to be remembered too.
Yeah.
Is the
And especially
dirty
having
little
her to
sister.
show them the ropes.
Yep, I would like to show all 6 and 11-year-olds how to give hand jobs.
You and I share the same interests. I've been looking to educate the youth for a while too, on hand jobs.
This got weird.
Yeah. So do we now? In the film, it's clearly you've got this great cast. How many of these young guys in the movie, like Donald Glover and Chris Mintz-Plasse, are these all basically, I would assume, the guys, the different steps you have to get through, or are these just friends and you're not going to go there with them? Or tell us a bit about them.
Well, that's a good question. I mean, that's kind of part of the story is Brandy using different guys to check off different things off her list, but it gets complicated because she has relationships with some of them, friendships with some of them, so it gets a little messy, and that's kind of what that's her journey.
Yeah. Now, isn't that also Bill Hader's character, right?
Bill Hader's character, he plays Willie, the boss at the pool. Brandy's a lifeguard for the summer, and he's kind of like her stoner lifeguard boss guy. So she doesn't do anything inappropriate with him.
But he's macking on you at one point. Right?
Totally macking.
Yeah.
Good 90s
Hardcore.
terminology.
You're kinda
We're doing
macking
good.
on
Macking is good, yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
macking.
macking.
That was a
We were talking about
good one.
scamming.
Yeah.
See, here's the sad thing. I'm 40, so to me, I hadn't learned that there was another word beyond that because
It still
I was
works.
in school in '93. So
You knew necking.
necking.
You didn't even knew necking.
You did that in the
We used to
hot
go up to
tub.
make out point at the Overlook, and man, we were just.
The submarine
Just
races.
mac.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, at IGN, #SDCC to be part of the show. Aubrey, everybody tweeted asking if you would marry them. So we can't put any of that up. We got another question from Rachel.
You're gonna have to
Same
pick
person.
one.
She says yes.
I would.
What? Same person?
I am a cruel animal tweeted the hell out of me at Game Over Greggy to make sure.
guess so.
Now he's asking, if you were on the death road, what would be your last meal? And why are you in the death road?
That's a horrible question.
You know what? I can't stop. Twitter, these are your fans.
This is horrible. But I'm going to Benihana. I'm going to Benihana hardcore.
That's hard.
And that's why I die as well. That's why I'm on the death row.
That's how you choose to go?
That's
right.
the plug for Benihana. They always.
Oh,
want
it's
it
my
right there.
favorite. I'm not afraid. Say it.
Ladies, the to-do list opens July 26th.
26.
Thank you all so much for coming by
Thanks
today.
for having
Thank you
us.
for having
thank
us.
It's our
you.
pleasure. It's our
Thank
pleasure.
you for having
Yeah, you're welcome. You are
Jim's leaving with you. You picked up Jim. He's going to be in the to-do list too.
I'm your new lackey.
You wanted to
That's
check
bad.
off that list too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have so much more show for you. Jim, are you excited for the rest of this live show? Woo,
yes.
doggies. Of course, IGN Live from Comic-Con. All thanks to the Samsung Galaxy S4. Oh, man, I'm making calls out of I'm not. I'm tweeting from it. I don't even know how to make a phone call anymore. It's 2013.
That's right. Yeah.
We have so much more show coming up for you. We hope you stay with us. Until then, beyond.